boys, today we're gonna be teaching a noob how to drift in CarX, and I'm gonna be the pro who is gonna teach the noob how to drift. So we have Ryzen as the noob. He's a YouTuber with 888,000 subscribers at the moment.
Hi.
You gotta wave.
Oh, I didn't know if it was on or not.
So a couple of things we need to go through to become a pro. We're gonna be teaching a noob on a steering wheel. So if you're on a keyboard or controller, this video will be pointless. Please don't click away. We're gonna have to go into advanced settings. Gearbox type manual. Clutch manual.
I can't. I don't have a handbrake.
Oh.
I use my clutch pedal as my handbrake.
Yeah, that is a very good point. Guys, if you don't have a handbrake, you can use auto clutch and you can use your clutch as a handbrake. Steering wheel angle, what do you have it setting on?
900. My wheel only goes 900.
The thing is, you don't need to go max 1080. It is just not necessary. You can even go like 360. Like, I know that's very small, but like if you can't like drift at all and you like spin in every corner, go with 360 and gradually, step by step, put it higher. 900 is the max. G too fast, me, all the dudes, we use 900. Wheel force feedback, you can set to whatever you want basically. That is not the most important factor. If you like a more lumpy steering wheel, then you can use less force feedback. I use 0.9 personally. Steering dead zone, we're gonna put on 0.
Yep. Got that.
All right. Steering linearity is all the way to the right.
Yep, I got everything like the rest of the stuff all the way to the right.
And the rest of the stuff all the way to the right as well. Yes, so steering wheel settings are done. Next thing, you need level 11 to access ultimate setup to customize as thoroughly as possible. So first of all, you want wheel adhesion to be 90. The tire pressure, put it like 250, 240, something like that. Tire width from 240 and 270, like in that range, I think is perfect. Tire profile 25 or 30, I would say. Never go like 40 or 45. That is like drag tires. Engine, I like to run low horsepower. So on this 180, I have 383 horsepower only. I feel like the more horsepower you have, the more difficult it is to drift on a steering wheel. On steering wheel, you want low horsepower. It's just way smoother and the counter steering is slower. It's more steadier. Transmission, I usually keep it stock. You don't really need to touch anything in here. Brake torque, I bring it down like 1.5 because you're gonna be left foot braking when you're in a tandem, so you want to be smooth. The bias, half and half, 50. ABS, I leave on. Launch control, I never use that. All right, so boys, a professional sim drifter who also drifts in real life called Hogan Racing, a YouTuber, he told me something very important. You can't cross your hands while you drift. So this means you basically want to keep your hands in the middle. You don't want to cross it like that. You want to keep them here. Even in the middle of drift, you let go of the wheel and grab it again. I'm gonna demonstrate that as well. I'm gonna sometimes do little corrections, but I'm gonna keep my hands almost at the same spot. Even when going left, I let go of the wheel and then grab it. When I go to the other side, again let go of the wheel and grab it at the right time. So you gotta like pay attention to your hand movement. So we're gonna check out how Ryzen is drifting and how his hand movement is. So this is Ryzen over there.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, passing my car. I see you there. Well, I see you struggling a little bit, but your hands are pretty good. Like you're not crossing them too much.
Well, for now, you know, give me a second where I panic and those hands will be all over the place.
Yeah, so you're honestly doing pretty good. How is your throttle control looking like?
I think the pedal's all right. Then again, like I haven't used this car a whole lot, so I don't really know where to settle with her.
And when you're doing this lap, are you using your handbrake as well, aka your clutch?
Yeah, most times when I'm like transitioning from the right to the left side, I'll use my clutch.
All right, I have a task for you. Do not use the handbrake at all on that loop, not in any corner. Let me tell you why this is good. You will be focusing on the transition, getting the weight transition from one side to another.
It's harder because like right there, I really wanted to use the handbrake to start my transition, you know?
If it's harder, you are learning. But you can use left foot braking. When you find yourself going too fast into a corner, instead of using the handbrake, use left foot braking instead. And keep in mind, when you use the left foot braking, you don't even have to take your foot off the gas pedal. Especially in a tandem, when you wanna get more distance with the guy in front, you just slightly tap left foot brake. If you use left foot braking in tandems, it also allows you to go wider in corners. beginners.
I know tandems look so clean and stuff. I've never like thought about how they happen though. So I'm gonna be starting from absolute scratch here.
I'm gonna give you one more task here. Not max revving the car at all. So whatever you do, don't get it on the red.
That's gonna be hard.
Yeah, so only focus on that now. So we're gonna learn throttle control now. All right, let's see how that goes.
Sometimes I like to redline it to like start my drift, kind of like a clutch kick of sorts, you know?
Yeah, you can do a clutch kick, but don't get it on the red.
Yeah, see, like right there, I really wanted to redline it, but I didn't. Oh my goodness, these things are so much harder. I was just willy-nilly, whatever made you slide. That's what I was doing before.
You're doing good, you're doing
Now
good.
there's like actually things behind it that you gotta do.
I'm gonna try to follow you now. Give me a nice lead. All right, try to keep it nice and smooth for me. Oh,
well,
wanted to do a 360 entry there? Okay, try to follow me then.
you can try. I've already lost you.
Okay, I'm using left foot brake in there a little bit so it can catch up.
See, that's my problem. Like, I don't know how to keep a specific speed while drifting. Like, if I gotta keep my angle, I'll just speed up more or slow down. Like, I can't keep it consistent. I've never tandemed like this before. I'm trying to chase it here. Oh, I'm gone. All right, I'll catch you on the next one.
If you want to practice tandems and you don't have a tandem buddy, you can actually tandem with yourself. Go into single player and tandem drift. So basically, you start over here and this is the finish where the red markings are on the left. It even tells you how good you are doing on this run. I did use handbrake there. I just noticed low speed. All right, yeah, there are these markings on the ground as well, which you gotta go through. And once you complete this run, you will be switched to a chasing mode. So we're gonna continue now. We're gonna be using that same car. You can even change the car. You don't have to use the same car. You can even use different tire pressure. So for example, if you're losing the leader all the time, you can lower the tire pressure. It's way easier to catch the leader with lower tire pressure. So now we're gonna try to tandem with ourselves. So let's see if we can keep up with ourselves over here. Both doing the abysso jump, looking pretty good. Keeping it up with the leader there, doing good. Going through the clipping zones, kind of looking like a tandem over here. Not a bad run. And this is how you practice doing tandems, because if you go into multiplayer and try to learn how to tandem, you're gonna crash into a lot of people. You're gonna annoy them. You're probably gonna get both kicked or banned out of the server. This way, you're not gonna annoy anyone and you can actually do tandems.
Well, let's see what you were able to teach me. Uh-oh.
Struggling there?
A little. Oh, there we go.
Oh, sorry.
I'm having like some really jerky movement here. I hate that corner.
Yeah, just go to the inside there.
Yeah, I know. Oh, nope. No, maybe this will make people feel better about themselves when they start, at the very least. I'm like a confidence booster. Well, there we go again. It's hard.
You're actually doing way better than I did with that limited time. So what were the 3 tips for the beginners?
Well, keeping your hands centered on either side of the wheel, not doing any like hand over hand steering like I currently am. Not using the handbrake makes your movement pretty jerky.
Yeah, not using the handbrake, but how do you brake then?
With your left foot braking. And then what I think is the biggest one is just getting your throttle control down.
So boys, that was the video. Hopefully you enjoyed that. If you did and learned something, make sure you drop that like. Make sure you subscribe. And as always, stay sideways.